He still refuses to accept what was obvious to everybody even before the debate, and was certainly obvious to comedian Michael Loftus, who's been talking about Joe Biden. You were talking about his senility long before the first debate, weren't you?
Yeah, I was talking about Joe Biden being out to lunch way before it was cool. And this whole no kings like 2.0 thing. First of all, you need to look at that poster. Somebody needs to run a spell check on this. They want to raise people's VOSs.
Yes,
VOS. They're looking out for patriots with like it's a bad idea. Because like the No Kings thing in Los Angeles was such a huge success with all the millions of dollars of damage. They want 2.0. And now hillbillies are going to have the day off and fireworks of their own.
But Michael, it's the 4th of July. Many lovely songs have been written about waving the flag on the 4th of July. And we're going to have flag burning on the 4th of July. That's going to bring more moderates to the Democratic Party? Really? You think so?
Yeah, it's the worst idea ever. Don't even try to. There's a lot of neighborhoods where they should just not even try this. Say they protested and just let it go. And with the No Kings thing, it just bugs me so bad because every time Trump tries to do something, some judge in the middle of nowhere stops him. I wish we would have had the Revolutionary War like that, where we just could have had a judge in old Kentucky tell the king that we were going to be on our own, and that was it.
But you know, this is the mainstream of the Democratic Party. Fetterman, a person who clearly used to represent the mainstream, is considered to be an outsider. He's the outlier because he's in favor of our troops. He's in favor of the flag. He likes a capitalist free market system. I mean, he likes our allies that we're trying to defend as the world is going up in smoke. And yet it is driving the party down further and further. Are they suicidal?
I think so. All they have now is that raised fist of anger, and that's it. They don't even really know what they're angry about. They can't pinpoint it. And like, I want John Fetterman to start handing out those sweatshirts to all of the wackadoodles in the Democrat Party. Maybe it's the power of the sweatshirt.
Yes.
It brings the working man mentality.
I have to admit, I'm ashamed to say that I didn't see this in him. I just saw the sweatshirt first, rather than a guy who's pretty sensible and part of the mainstream. All right, I want to switch to something. I got to get this in. This is a self-humiliating moment by a congressional rock star, or so he thinks. He thinks he can make it big, probably. Congressman Hank Johnson taking to X with his guitar, jamming out on an anti-Trump rendition of Hey Joe. Without further ado, here is Hank Guam Man Johnson. Play it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Congressman Hank Johnson here with my Fender Stratocaster. I'm just learning to play guitar. Hey, Trump. Where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going down the street and shoot down democracy. You know I want to be a king someday. Hey, Donald Trump. We won't let you take our democracy down. Take it down to the ground.
Michael, I got to tell you, this is revealing my age, I know, but I was at Woodstock. I saw Jimi Hendrix on stage. He's the guy who did Hey Joe, if anybody doesn't remember.
Yeah.
And I hate to tell you, Hank, you ain't no Jimi Hendrix.
Listen, I'm a stand-up, and I'm trying to work to get the level of courage to where I can play guitar in my show. I'm in Chicago. I'm here all weekend at the Improv. I don't have the courage to play the guitar yet. And for Hank Johnson, just to he did the whole song.
Yeah.
It's like, guy, first of all, buy a tuner And second of all, maybe don't do a song about a guy who discovers someone's cheating on them and they go get justice.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That
Actually,
should be
people
a
wondered
Trump
that.
anthem.
People wondered that about Jimi Hendrix too. But I mean, the guitar just wasn't even in tune. I do have one more for you. I gotta squeeze this one in before we go. According to the New
Okay.
York Post, Amtrak Joe, remember Amtrak Joe used to brag about taking the train all the time. He's back on it, and he's being that guy who's busted by yapping in the quiet car. You're not supposed to say anything when you're in the quiet car. Not only was he yapping, he was also snacking. Quote, Biden recently asked for ice cream, his favorite snack, but had to settle for a muffin. What do you think of him breaking this liberal rule of speaking in the quiet car?
Well, I'm going to guess that he didn't know where he was. That's probably the first thing.
Probably
and there's
true.
a very good chance that someone at the DNC has been watching Yellowstone, and they're like, take Joe to the train station. But then they literally just took him to the train station. I want to know who bought the ticket.
Yes.
I want to know, was that Ukrainian money? Did he use an auto pen to pay for
Oh, that's
his
a good
muffin and ice
question.
cream?
We will find out for you. Great to see you, Mike.